Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So the Auburn Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes... know for sure with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming out aggressively. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, did not get through the uprights. You've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, David.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field. Touchdown, Ohio State. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Immediately fires to the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Handoff from the gun. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down solid. Pick up but a little bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The aerial assault continues. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The field goal is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. But he lofts it high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on first and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Second and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Iowa State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Ames. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. On the run, it's Cobb. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. want to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd down after the run. Wide out in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And they got him for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Tigers get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on third down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick six.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Bringing it back, it's Williams. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. On second down, he's looking downfield. Finds a tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires toward the end zone. Rolls it in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So find something really quickly you can go to.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Off play action. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Oh, what a move! And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 35, he's open. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. He's going to pass. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Ohio State 10, Auburn 7.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, get the pick.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got a man, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Still running at the 40. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The sure hands, it's Thompson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets away from one. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Alston. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after that completion. Running back goes in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one.
Running the option. It's Sayin. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. On the move at the 30. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Running with power. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Gonna take a shot, and it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. They're going to ride this running back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Sayin. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes it between the uprights. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Williams. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the move. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I definitely like being the quarterback coach of this guy because he makes me look good. I mean, he makes me defend the whole field as a defense and all the weapons and all the options, and then he can do that. He can take it himself, glide into the end zone, and get 6.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands,
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore. Right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Line gets set, first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Working that left side now. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense gets set for second down. They want to just keep throwing it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. From the gun, throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Auburn, 21.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. Like, what side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.